A lot of people ask me, how can I be happy in my job? A very easy question, but a very difficult answer. I can only tell few things. Happiness is not a destination, it's a journey. And a journey for those who are willing to take it. It's very easy to get a job, but very difficult to get a career. For that, you need to understand what's a job and what's a career. A job will give you money, a designation. It'll give you something to do for some time. You may be happy for some period of time, but after some time, it's almost sure the job is not going to give you that satisfaction. Whereas a career is something which will give you growth, which will make you learn, which will give you a lot of interest in what you are doing. It will help you make the leader in whatever you are doing. And by the way, you will also start earning money in that. And that's the difference between job and a career. By the way, it doesn't mean if you are doing a job, you cannot do a career. It's one and the same thing. The only difference is, how can you convert your job into a career of a lifetime? And if you can do that, I can assure you, you'll be very happy. But how do I find, or how do anyone find what's a job, what's a career, and how one can scale from a job to career? People wish and desire to do so many things. I desire and I wish to get that job. I really want to be a manager here. I want to be the CEO in this company. That's the wish, that's the desire. One has to know what the capability as well. If I have a desire, I also should have a capability understanding. Now, take for example, when I was a kid, I had an ardent desire to be a pilot, a fighter pilot. But then I knew very well I don't have a capability to be a fighter pilot. I had to be physically fit. I had to be good enough. I had to pass my exam of National Defense Academy. I had to pass through all the medicals and then go through the training. It was a long journey. I knew the gap. I worked for it year after year. That's a different story. I could not become a pilot, but I was almost there. Now, yes, there was a gap. The final gap was that finally I had a spec. I could not be a fighter pilot. But then I was willing to take the journey. If you are willing to take a journey to fill the gap between what you desire and capability understanding, willing to take the journey to fill the gap, I'm sure you can be very, very happy in your job, because that time your job will be your lifetime career. Thank you.